This team fell in the county final before missing out on a chance to defend their state sectional title. With a restocked roster, they look ready for state and county title runs. Welcome to this edition of Where in North Jersey is Rich Barton, Preseason Edition. I'm your host, Chris Fichtel, filling in for Rich. Today we're with Immaculate Conception girls basketball team. Last year they lost in the county final and failed to qualify for the state tournament. Today I'll be speaking with Coach Jeff Horahonich and players Brianne Bellarand and Kayla Latimer about the upcoming season. Last season, the Blue Wolves went 17-7 playing an independent schedule. They reached the county final but lost to Saddle River Day. Due to a scheduling issue with New Jersey teams, they did not qualify to defend their non-public B section title. IC loses All-State center Jasmine G to graduation, who is now playing at Dominican. Coach Horahonich does return senior Brianne Bellarand and get in transfer senior Danielle Duell, who are both attending George Mason next year.
The returning kids, Jordan, Bree, Kala, they got a lot of good experience from last year. The schedule we play is probably one of the toughest, around, and we're hoping to build on last year and, go a step further. Kala Latimer and Brianne Bellarand, they're both our captains. We expect a lot out of Jordan McLemore, who's, our point guard.
Well, I learned last year that we have to kind of just take what's kind of being thrown at us and just keep pushing through, because a lot of people got hurt last year. We had 2 ACL tears, so we just had to keep pushing through because we were short people and we still had to get the job done, so we had to keep going.
And Jaden LaFontaine, she got hurt last year. She's back healthy. Devin Dash, who came in late, last year, she's having a good preseason so far. So, with those 2 and, a couple of the transfers, and we got some freshmen that came in that are going to help. And, so hopefully we'll be able to play like 8-9 kids.
I think it's definitely different than how it has been in my last 3 years. We actually have transfers in now. Danny, she's a senior. She's definitely has to be our post player inside who has to dominate. And then we have Bree. No one can really guard her. She takes up a lot of our points and everything on the team. And then me outside shooting. Jordan can attack the basket. And everyone works really well together. And we learn a whole new offense. As long as everyone gets everything done, I think we'll do really well this year. I started off the 7 games pretty much. I was averaging 15, and then it's a big injury that everyone goes through. And honestly, I was kind of scared about it because, growing up playing the sport, you hear about it and stuff like that. So I wasn't really, I didn't know, I thought it was just something that wouldn't happen to me, and it did. And it wasn't as bad as I actually thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to take, it does take a lot of work to get back from it. I actually have to get back in shape and everything running. And, we play on a college court, not a high school court like everybody else. So it's definitely a lot of running and getting back into the sport and having be able to play at the same level as my other teammates here or anyone else in the county or anyone in the state. Have to be able to get back to be able to play in the right level and tempo that everyone else is ready for, especially get ready for college coming up next year also.
This team this year, we have a lot of different aspects of whether we could drive, kick, we have shooters. We have a new post player replacing Jasmine G last year, Danny Duell this year. She's going to be a big help for us. Myself, I could attack, and I know I have shooters on the outside to knock down shots, so we'll be effective this year.
Immaculate Conception opens up with Curtis of New York on December 17th. They take on a Bergen County rival in a matchup of the county final last season when they visit Saddle River Day on December 22nd.
Well, this year we're fortunate that the state waived the 70% rule, and we're going into New York about 4 or 5 times. We're going to Washington, D.C. for a tournament. We're still seeing we might go down to Virginia. So, but, we're excited about the schedule and playing some real good comp and tournament we're going to, hopefully to get back to the county final and have a better result. And, this year, we'll be able to play in the States and, try to win the sectional title.
Well, my goal this year is definitely just to take my team to the championship finals for counties and try to bring us further in the states. We won state sectionals, but we're trying to go to TLC, so we're definitely trying to go big places this year.
After further review, Immaculate Conception lost their two main front court players that helped lead them to the 2015 state sectional title, and they have one of the toughest schedules in the state this year. But with the transfer likes of Duel and Kalina Menard joining the ranks of Bellarand, a healthy Latimer, and Jordan McLemore, I think that the Blue Wolves are right on track going back to the county final, and I believe that they'll win it, as well as returning to Toms River with the sectional state title. Well, that'll do it from here with the Blue Wolves. I'm Chris Fichtel. Log on to NorthJerseySports.com to see where we'll be next.